Hey guys, so it's time here to do a quick little speed and camera test comparison between the brand new Galaxy A5 2016 and last year's flagship from Samsung, the Galaxy S6. Which one is giving you the better kind of performance here. Both of them extremely premium, beautiful handsets, whichever one you buy, but I'm guessing you can probably get the S6 for a little bit cheaper nowadays. So is it worth going for the S6, or will the A5 suffice? We can certainly find out. Oh, we do have the S6 still coming on first here, very nice. And a little bit slower here with the A5. So we are going to be testing the performance and checking out the games as well as the camera. So we can just start off with the day-to-day. I think we're all shut down here on both of them, both on Android 5.1.1, but Marshmallow should be coming very shortly for the Samsung handsets. So we will check that out. And the first one I think goes to the S6, and again so clearly here the S6 is ahead when it comes to the day-to-day stuff. Bit of a delay here. So you can see very nice performance on the S6. A little bit faster here though for the Play Store, which is nice. Camera about the same there, so not a big difference. We do have some Samsung apps such as music, so a little bit quicker on the right. Calculator, again right. So I think you can see here the S6 probably still that little bit faster when it comes to the performance day to day. Do have a game as well. Oh, very nice load speed here on the A5. Very surprising. Wow. So the Samsung on the right, it's taking quite a while to be honest. So I don't know why that is. That is very peculiar, but maybe it just got stuck or something, because at the end of the day the S6 was a bit faster when it came to everything else. Nevertheless, we can have a look at the web browsing, both connected to 5G, the 5G one. So we just have a look at Tech Radar, 5G Wi-Fi. So very nice and fast here on the A5. Massive delay there on the S6. Wow, that was fast. Loads the advert as well quicker. This is definitely on the right one. So yes, let's try another one. GSM Arena. Wow, very fast on the A5, completely unexpected. Look at that. What is that all about? So very nice and smooth here. What about Verge? One more. So maybe they've made some enhancements when it comes to the browser here, because we are using Samsung's obviously browser, which is on the device. You can see on literally every single one the A5 is dominant here. So very nice performance. We're definitely going to give it around here. So very nice indeed. We can have a look at the multitasking as well, something that the S6 has historically struggled with. And we can see 2 gigs of RAM versus 3 gigs of RAM here. I don't know if that finished loading. I don't know if it did actually. But I think straight away here the S6 is coming back again. A little bit faster to recover the app, so to speak. But both do reload and both need improvement when it comes to the management, I think. But you can see probably the S6 here coming up with things a little bit faster, but not a massive difference as big as the browsing and the apps, which I think were a little bit more bigger difference. So let's try the game as well. So straight in there here, and finally we do have, you know, the performance we expect. So maybe it just got stuck before. But yeah, you know, very interesting results. I think the A5 definitely did better than I was expecting when it came to the browsing, but you know, it did fall over a little bit when it came to the apps. We can have a look at the camera performance. So we did do a test of the new kind of sensor here. I think it's 13 megapixels, so I'm not sure who makes it exactly. Probably, you know, Sony. I think Sony's pretty much dominating when it comes to, you know, the sensor kind of market. So you can see here we did do some shots, and basically you can have a look at the performance. I think that generally the performance, while good, it was a little bit less or lower end than what you'd get on the S6 kind of level. I will blow them up on your screen so you can have a look at all of them here. Generally I was very you know, happy with the performance. I think it's a step up from the previous A5, and that's the main thing. You know, you do want improvement there, but in terms of comparing it to like flagship performance, you will notice like a little bit more grain when it comes to low light. The macros are very good though, very comparable to, you know, what you get on like a flagship. So very impressive there. I would have liked to have seen 4K maybe, you know, the price point. You can get the Nexus 5X, which has 4K for about the same kind of price. So but nevertheless, have a look at the video recording. This is another area which the phone does have full HD capability. So I think to summarise in regards to the camera, you know, a solid step up from the old A5, but still just below what you'll find on, you know, the best LG G4, V10, S6, etc. So, you know, you did expect that anyway for, you know, the price. But in terms of the other things, I think there are definitely some improvements when it comes to the A5 in terms of the build quality, like for example the support of micro SD, which is very nice. You can see the actual build qualities are actually very similar, really, but there are some refinements, as I said, like for example the camera here doesn't jut out quite as much, and also, as I said, micro SD expandability, bigger battery, 2900 versus 2500 about, so definitely amazing when it comes to the battery compared to the S6. So, you know, there's definitely some improvements here that I think we're going to see as well in the new S7, which is very, you know, impending now. So, yeah, just a quick little comparison here then between the old S6 and the new A5. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.